Yep, we are live. Hello everyone, Kotlol here of the Joy Charge Gamers, charging you with joy with a sort of half impromptu, sort of planned, sort of on schedule, sort of not on schedule D&D session. It's been a messy week.
Will be a messy month too.
It's a mess. Today, we are gonna continue the campaign into the Three Kingdoms, and who drew that green line in the corner?
Was it me?
Nope.
Well, it clearly means nothing, right? So I'm deleting it.
Maybe those are the plans to invade the city. I don't know.
You're already in the city, so why would you... Never mind. Anyhow, today we are joined by the merry group that's always around. We have Fordek.
Did you say not on schedule? A wizard always arrives precisely when he needs to.
You're a barbarian!
Me? I am. But you're the wizard of everything. Yes. Hi.
Remember, Wishes Dive paper cut at level 1. We have Osius.
That's a dungeon master, not a wizard, you idiot. Jesus.
Thank
I
you.
am a barbarian. I like to drink. Excuse me. Got this now? Good.
We have an Alona.
Well, I'm a sorcerer, not a wizard, but I guess the same also goes for me.
We have Veronica.
I'm just sitting here eating breakfast.
Don't ask.
What? What?
It's a reverse day for her. And we
We're
have...
starting in the new day, aren't we? So it's breakfast in the game, in the store, in the DM.
I have
Whatever.
strawberry pie if you like some.
And we have an...
Don't mind if I do.
We have an Ikun.
Well, hello everybody, and well, I would say, what is the English term for it when someone starts reading?
Say what?
The English term for when someone starts reading. You have.
You're
so
really
many
far
terms.
away.
You're very far away from the microphone, so maybe a bit closer, thank
Enjoy
you.
your meal, I guess.
Well then, enjoy your meal.
Yeah.
Better?
I'm just gonna up your audio a bit. There.
Love how everyone is eating right now. Like, literally everyone is.
I'm not eating!
I'm the only one.
Shame on you.
I'm
Shame
not
on
eating.
you. Both of you. Shame.
We're eating.
Gone.
Thank you, Eon. It didn't update properly still. I have updated 3 fucking times! And it will not update properly.
How about doing it properly? Just saying.
The somewhat wise compared to others.
Yeah.
3 times.
Ah, well.
3 fucking times. And now it's like, oh, now I'm gonna work with you. There, now it should be fine. Keep me updated because Twitch doesn't accept double to triple updates apparently. Anyhow, if you're wondering where Donna is for Sam, we do not know. They said it was a bit hectic to get this session going, so they might have missed every message that have been sent over the last week. Hello, phone. Is it important? No, thank you. That was not an important message. So, we're gonna just take control of Sam ourselves. In the meantime, anyhow, last time. Shut up. Last time, I see you guys in chat. That's why I'm saying shut up. Last time on the session, Sam and Alona came across some troublemakers while trying to return a book. Thanks to some quick thinking of Alona, they might have saved Sam's life, but we will never know that end of the story. As for the rest of the party, they went their own ways across town. Some went to get some books, others got their dead crocodiles worked on. Anyone want to confirm that or deny this?
Oh no, absolutely true. I love my 82 crocodile teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, you have fun with your crocodile teeth. And otherwise, was a noise outside. Sound like a cat meowing. So I was like, what? Distractions. I'm so easily distracted. Anyhow, with that, we will continue the story. And according to my last notes, is the fact that people are convening towards the inn. Is that correct?
I
I think so.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. The belt. Croc was sold for 60G for the belt. The belt cost 60G, so he's gonna get a crocodile belt. Oh, right. And Veronica's reading a book. That was the...
Oh, wait, no, we were at the inn because we did find out what was inside my bag, for example. We were at the inn.
Oh, yeah, the cursed powder. Oh, yeah, it says right here, cursed powder. Yeah. Need to double check everything. So yeah, that's a fun thing. You're gonna discuss that. So with that, the party's now at the inn and they are discussing what their plans are. So I believe it's the next day, so you all had your long rest, so everyone's fully healed.
No,
Yeah, you had your noms, you had your Z's. So next day comes in. Party, convene and converse your plans.
okay, so what's the plan for today, guys?
Plans?
Do we have plans? Let's try that.
Let's be honest,
Yeah.
all of us are always clueless what we're doing.
Well, last time we went on a trip for a solo trip, so how about someone else picks a destination?
Hmm.
Do you guys
Ah.
want to leave the city or stay in the city?
If we're leaving the city, I gotta know a time frame when we're back because I still have a book to return.
Yeah, about some time.
What?
Senke, you're really far away from your microphone now, and I keep turning you up, and you keep getting softer for some reason.
Wow.
Wrong microphone selected?
I will check for a second. I thought I had everything for
I'm gonna quickly send him back to 100 in case he's gonna blow our ears out. Well, my
Yeah.
ears. Stand by, people, while we have technical difficulties.
Okay, so how is this?
Much
Yes.
better.
Yes, he's back.
Okay, so apparently my computer thinks my camera, which is not working at this moment, has a microphone.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I have something like that as well. I had to change that.
Apparently,
now-
it's technically correct.
Yeah, but now I'm curious where the sound was coming from because it doesn't have a microphone.
no,
Apparently, it does.
apparently it does.
Yeah, mine has that too. It doesn't look like it has a microphone, but it somehow can pick up voices. So
Yeah.
Okay, that's creepy.
Spying on you.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, so that's fixed.
Woot.
Good. So yeah, continue.
Well, I still have to get something from the leather worker.
Oh yeah, that should be done today. That's the belt, I believe, and
Yeah,
the belt.
for the one person that's not here.
Yeah, for Sam. All right, the belt. Yeah. Tired of me pretending to be Sam. So,
Okay, so do we have any things we want to do or that we promise to do?
I don't think so.
Don't mind going to the library.
There's that. I have an idea what we could do.
Oh,
Because we still have I still have the map with all the mine shafts.
Yes.
Ooh.
And remember how a few days ago I heard this small conversation about the people here at this inn talking about some old mine shaft next to Rest Hill, which isn't on this map. So we could at least go look for it
That sounds like an
what's-
adventure.
to see what's up with that.
that shouldn't take us long, so I'm down for that.
And while we're at it, we can
Yeah.
also make a stop at Rest Hill and look around there.
Sounds good.
And Ilona, did you just say you wanted to go to the library again?
Yeah, there's just some things I wanted to look up about the herb I have right now. What way I
You
can
went
use it.
yesterday.
You can never go to the library enough times.
She went to the small one, not the big one, remember?
Sorceress. Jeez.
I'd sleep there if I could.
Also.
Easy.
So, big adventure? Fluff.
Oh, right. We still have the little guy.
You still have to
There are
look-
only two people who can understand Fluff anyway.
Fluff, you have the right idea.
Mhm.
So I guess we'll just do a little bit of our things here, library and belt, and then we set off to Rest Hill.
Sure.
Sounds
Okay.
like a plan.
Good.
So, you decide to eventually head to Restville, but the first half of the day will be done to finishing some errands around the city, the town, the city, the town, whatever. It's a place where people convene and live. Does that make
Place
sense?
of gathering.
And living. Society!
Oh God, people.
You can make a religion out of this.
No, don't.
That's called starting a cult.
Gold?
Nameless one.
You know- They're making jokes. Anyhow, for that, you need to head to the leather workers to pick up your stuff, and I guess Ilona is going to the silver page. The bigger one.
Was it again?
The silver page is the bigger library that has 2 stories, and the library you went yesterday is the smaller one that is only 1 story.
I was wondering where it is on the map.
Old Town.
Old Town.
Below the O, there's a small X which marks it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I will join you to that library, and I want to also look for something there.
All right. Anyone else? Anyone else doing something?
Nah, I'll just stick around here for now and see if I can actually finish this book ahead of time. Who knows? One less stress factor off my head then.
I see.
I'll join Ilona just so they keep out of trouble.
Better, yeah.
Mhm.
Mind your own business.
What?
Oh,
What do you mean trouble?
Go to the library,
Oh.
not like some weird place.
Yeah,
And I do
like
believe
didn't
last time
almost go wrong last time.
I was about to say, yeah.
It will happen, probably.
Something went wrong?
Probably. Almost dead, but sure, no, nothing went wrong.
That sounds
I
like an
heard
exciting
that.
adventure.
It was a lucky shot, by the way. I'm trying to be Sam.
Sure.
So, Sam is going to go with Fordek to the leatherworkers. Ozzius, you're going to go with the ladies. Everyone okay with this split of enough party?
Mhm.
Okay, good. Suddenly!
And that's
Yeah.
when the dragons arrived.
That's when the fire
Everything
nation
changed when
attacked.
the yeah.
So, I'll do Fordek first. Fordek, you and Sam enter the leatherworkers' place. And behind is the same elven woman that you saw the last time you were there.
Mhm.
She recognized you and waved you over. Come on in here,
Right.
Mr. Fordek.
Good morning.
Good morning. The belt is done as we promised. Is there anything else we can do as service?
Did I? No, I just would like. Sorry. Something's up in my throat right now. No, I'd just like to take the belt with me now and the rest of the crocodile skin.
Sure thing. And she goes into the back for a moment, returns with a bag of crocodile skin and a crocodile skin belt, and enter towards you.
All right, I'll take them and look at Sam. First off, this is yours.
Sam looks at the belt, then just decides to put it on. Like, fine. Well, thanks for that.
All right. If you don't have anything to do else here, then we can go to the library, I guess.
Of course. I forgot. Did you pay already?
I did pay last time.
Oh yeah, you did pay in advance. Yeah, I didn't have a complete note of that. One moment, I'm adding the belt to Sam's inventory. That's not the fastest because the indie. I don't care. So where's the long rest? There we go, man. Of course, there's no easy way to adding this. How do I? Why does it? There was a button for this. Come the hell on. I just want to add a custom. Well, whatever. I'll just make a note of it. Because D&D Beyond does not want to work with me. There. Sam has been written down. Okay. Yeah, you two can leave the letterworks and we'll head towards the golden page. Ilona, Ikun, and Ozzius, you three enter the library, and behind is the Loxodon once again. Oh, greetings.
Good day to you.
And
Would
what
you mind
brings you?
if I asked you a question?
Well. It was only a few weeks ago that you had a question. Oh no, it was last week. Of course. What is your question?
Would the world be without questions?
It would be a dull place for sure, and knowledge would not spread.
Agree completely. I'm looking for some information about making a herb into potion, kind of like diluting it probably. That it still has its effects. Do you know if you have a book on that?
Are we talking about chemistry or alchemy?
I think chemistry.
Let me think for a moment. Let's see here. Just do a quick history check. Natural 20. So yeah, Deluxodon remembers everything. It's like, of course. He goes to the back, grabs a little bit of an archive paper, and then brings it towards you and unravels the scroll. There's many books about chemistry and alchemy. I believe the chemist one are on right here. The best ones are on row 2, on the first floor, and column B.
Thank you. Then I will have a look there.
Of course. Good luck to you. Anyone else have something to say?
Yes, I would like to find some information about, or not information, more like folklore or stories about this part of town.
Folklore
Like-
about Reefton.
Yeah, fairy tales and.
There are some books about that. I'm not sure about folklore myself, but I do know we have a fantasy section. Maybe there's one there.
Well, I will take a look.
So, hello, Star Kid. All is well. Okay, Ozius, you got something to asking, or are you just gonna keep Ilona in check?
I'm fine.
So you're just gonna sit in the lobby?
Yep.
Okay, then. So, I need you to both do... Okay. Ilona, you head towards the thing. You can start looking around. You can do a perception check with advantage because you know what you're looking for. Ikun, once you get to your row, you also need to roll a perception check to see what you can find.
We'll wait my turn.
Ilona, go first. Did you just roll twice?
Advantage.
Oh, yeah, advantage. Right. Good job. I was like, you just rolled twice. Like it's like, oh right, it showed us advantage. Advantage 22. You look around and you easily spot column B, and you find several chemistry books. You find 3 that are mentioned medicine and herbal effects. 3 books about them, about medicine and herbal effects.
I'm specifically looking how to convert a herb to a diluted potion.
To a diluted potion. So that's more potionery. That's also chemistry. It's also more alchemy. I would say the second book is the best one for it. It will, as it's named. Drumroll, please. The chemistry of potionaries.
Sounds perfect.
It sounds fancy, but when you open the first page, you just notice that whoever written this book really loves to drag out words in a silly way, but just adding fancy adjectives to it. Like you see the word like illuminate, and it becomes illuminariate. It's a bit annoying, but you can figure out slowly but surely that this is a good book for making potions, if not a bit written oddly. Ozzy looks like he's staring down into the pit of hell with all that red light.
Mhm.
Okay. Ikun, your turn.
A perception check.
Yeah, standard. No, you don't roll twice. You don't have advantage. You just have
Oh,
normal. But 20 is
sorry.
still... It's a low roll, so I'll cancel that one out. I was going to cancel it out anyway. 20. Alrighty then. You find books about the old land, the forming of the continent, and stories about forbidden races.
Ooh. Well, I'm picking that last one.
Good. Alrighty then. You may start reading through it. Let me grab one of the pages that I need.
I'm checking it out.
You're gonna take it on the way. So you're not gonna check out the first page. You're just gonna go. I'm gonna do about the forbidden races.
Well, if I have time, I read a page, but otherwise, I'm checking it.
Okay. And as you two find your books, Sam and Fordek enter the library. And you two, and so Sam and Fordek see Ozzy sitting at the lobby. It's like, and Sam goes like, "Oh, Ozzy, sitting down already?"
Yes.
Okay. What are you doing?
And he's just keeping his eyes on Ilona.
And it's like, and Sam goes, "Oh, right. She hasn't burned
So
down the
much.
place, has she?"
Yeah.
Not as far as I can see.
Can
I
if you
can
want
see
to.
well.
There's still time for it.
I might leave through the back window just because I'm feeling watched.
You are.
All right. Forda, what are you doing?
I actually just wanted to go to them so we could technically go directly in direction of.
So you're gonna wait
Leicester.
with Ozzius.
Yeah. I'm gonna join you.
So Sam and Forda wait with Ozzius. Ilona, are you gonna check out the book, or are you gonna read through it a bit?
I'm just looking for one specific thing. Basically, if I can have some kind of
Investigation check then, if you can find that specific thing.
liquid. Okay.
21. You find 5 pages about how to dilute herbs into potions.
That sounds good. Which liquid do I need for that?
Some require water, others require a bit of honey, and another one requires the skin fat. No, not skin fat. Sorry, not skin fat. Skin fat. You don't make skin fat. The liquid fat of a certain beast. And a certain beast is not a cow, by the way.
The fat of How do I actually find out what I need for my herb?
Well, for your herb, it doesn't show anything specific for your herb, I'm afraid, because it's a magical herb, and you looked at chemistry, not alchemy.
I'm not looking to change the herb. I'm just looking to dilute it so I can use it in a small amount for a longer time. Basically.
Yes, but magical herbs fall under alchemy.
And it still work to try to dilute it with one of those liquids? What would happen?
Then you get a magical potion effect. You can still do chemistry on magical herbs, but if you want certain effects from your herbs, you're gonna need to learn. You need to know alchemy, because alchemy is chemistry plus magic in D&D mostly. That's the best way to describe it, right? Or am I just completely wrong?
I basically just want to eat the herb, then in really, really small pieces. So I wanted to dilute it so I can take like drops of it instead of eating it. So I don't want to change the herb.
You don't change alchemy is not changing anything. Alchemy is just chemistry, but with magic added on top, with magic effects. If you think of Full Metal Alchemist, that's not how alchemy technically works. Alchemy is similar to chemistry. That's why they both have the word chem in it.
So I cannot use this information, or I can use this information.
You can use this information, but it's not specific to your herb.
Yes, okay. Then I will have to try all of this liquid.
Alrighty then.
Does it say anything about the beast that the liquid fats are from?
The beasts. Let me just look him up for a moment. Ah, right. It was an owlbear.
Owlbear?
Yeah, an owlbear.
That doesn't sound intimidating at all.
I hope it won't require that. I guess water is the right thing to start with, testing. Okay. And I have the information I need.
Okay. So you put the book back, and
I
as
should
you...
check whether there's a back window that I can... No, okay. I will join the rest because we agreed to go somewhere.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have jumped a back window.
You seriously, like, I'm gonna jump the back windows. Like, every time I hear it, it's like, maybe you should be a rogue. Like, seriously, the amount...
I don't like being followed and watched.
Like,
That's not good if you're in a party.
Yeah. Seriously, if we multi-class, I think you're gonna go rogue, because it just fits how you play your character. You keep on to play your character. I want to sneak in here. I want to climb up this thing. I want to sneak out of here. It's like, these are all rogue things.
Still, though, I'm being babysit. Babysit it? Babysit.
Your baby sat.
Babysat.
Yes, because you keep doing those things.
I can handle myself.
No.
No.
I survived until I met you guys, so I'll be fine.
Yeah, but
you'll live until you die.
Are they
Correct. You survived until you met us.
Are they protecting you, or are they protecting the people that met you?
True, that went wrong sometimes before I met you guys.
So, you're reconvened at the lobby. Ikun, you're checking out the book.
Yeah.
You guys can we ask, how long are you checking out the book for?
Not long. It's just a small look through, and then I want to check it out, and then as in take it with me, and then
The minimal time is then a week.
okay, so I have to bring it back within a week.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I will try to remember.
Mhm. There we go. And with that, you all reconvene outside of the library. I forgot the word for a moment.
Bookhouse.
Book.
What? Excuse me, what?
Well, he's not
Bookhouse.
wrong.
This is
Facility of
Bookhouse.
knowledge.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Aussies won the game. He killed the DM with laughter. Plus 50 levels. That's a joke.
Would be nice though.
Aw.
That would be overpowered like compared to the rest of the team.
Yeah.
Well, level cap is 20, so I might multi-class.
At that point, you would just automatically multi-class. It's like, oh, I want levels of this, I want levels of this, and then you're like, wait a minute, I have 50 levels spread. I'm gonna spread my levels equally to all classes.
That would make something interesting.
There's a YouTube video on that.
Oh boy.
And the guy had to also make a backstory how he got part of every class.
Oh dear. I'm gonna have to write tonight.
Anyhow, you come. So, outside you see some guards dragging away someone in robes, hood up, in cuffs. Clearly, they arrested probably some sort of pickpocket or a thief. And they came from this direction, by the way. The northern direction. Is there anything you want to do with that, or are you just gonna head straight to the inn?
Someone got arrested. How many guards were there?
Two. Two are dragging them, dragging the person off.
You can at least ask them what happened.
You're gonna go after the guards and ask what
Pretty good.
happened?
Yeah, at least ask what happened.
Actually, on the way to the inn, we passed the market, right? Is that open?
Yeah. But they're gonna go. They are going towards the market right now. They're going towards the market. So they're pretty much gonna go. I'm gonna have to draw it for now. Part of it. So you're gonna go like this, and then go past through the docks. Do not go through the middle of the market so that not everyone's looking.
I would like to go to the market. You guys can follow the guards. Can see you at the inn.
Don't have to follow the guard. We can just ask.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said. Just
Would
just
be
ask them what
rude.
happened.
I thought they were already gone.
No, you just saw them past you, so they're still nearby. They're not going fast because they have to drag someone with them.
I'm just gonna ask. Hey, what happened?
As you to. Okay. As the guys go around the corner, they stop and they look over. What? I have to come closer to them.
I just go over to them. What happened with this man here? What did he do?
This guy, well, he's currently knocked out, but they tried to mug a noble.
Ah, okay. Where?
Yeah.
Off with his head.
So that's nice.
His hand.
Oh, the noble. What was with her again? North of here. It's like the other guy's like, yeah. Luckily we were there in time. But yeah, he just had a knife at the person at neck point.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, he did not hear us coming, which is unusual, but maybe they're deaf or something.
So maybe
What?
affiliated to some kind of group,
Group. You
or
mean?
just some random stranger trying to get some money out of people.
Could be it. And the other guys like, yeah, that could be it. I mean, there's always some sort of mugging going around with nobles. Some people just like to take easy chances to get some easy money. And the other guy goes like, tell me about it. I mean, people try to even break into the storage houses. Some of them even have traps, you know.
Huh.
Who would have known?
All right then. Carry on then. Have a good
Alright.
day.
Alright. And if you see any other people trying to mug them, you can bonk them on the head for us.
Will do.
Okay.
So the guards leave, they drag the person with them. And, yeah.
We have a license to bonk now. At least in Reefton.
Yep.
It's more like they look away from vigilantism.
Okay. But that he didn't notice them coming. These guys are armored. He would have surely heard their armor climbering.
Clank.
Clank, clank. Yeah, something was weird about that. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, the part with mugging a noblewoman is fairly usually, I guess, here in Reefton, but that he didn't hear them coming, I find that rather peculiar.
What did he say about? Did he say the noblewoman was deaf or the thief was
The
deaf?
thief. The thief.
The thief couldn't hear him, but they tried to mug a noblewoman. And as you know, there's more nobles in the city right now because of the Prince of Lagana being here.
Still, why did he not hear them?
Maybe he wanted to
question.
get caught.
No.
Well, and the Sam goes, well, if you're out on the streets and it's cold every night, then a cell's a lot better.
But
Oh,
how
that's
hard
true.
is it to get a place to sleep here? It's pretty cheap.
If you don't have any money.
They were committing a crime.
I mean, if you don't have any money, how did he get his clothing? How did he get his knife to threaten someone?
We stole that as well.
I'm gonna check out what happened there. You can go to the market. I'd say we'll meet in a bit at the southern gate.
In. We're heading, right?
You still have to pick up Veronica. If you're gonna leave now,
Oh, yeah,
Veronica
right.
will be left behind, and he's
Oh
be
no,
like,
I
"Where are
forgot.
they?"
Yeah, I guess we'll meet later at the inn. I'll come in a bit.
Okay, cool. See you in a bit.
All right. Ilona's going to the market. I guess Ozzy is gonna tail her.
Yep.
Okay. Ikun, what are you doing?
I'm going back to the inn.
Sam is also gonna go back to the inn.
As a bodyguard,
hmm
babysitter. I don't know.
So yeah. And Forda, what are you doing exactly? You're also going back to the inn.
Nope, I'm gonna check out what happened with where the thief was.
All right.
I find it interesting that he couldn't hear the guards coming.
All right. You head towards the alleyway in the north. You see the rest goes off. So Ilona, you and Ozzy can send the market. Sam and Ikun are gonna go back to the inn. Don't worry, you guys find it in no time because we're going to speed this a bit. We can get more adventuring done. Then again, you can also adventure a lot in the city if you know how. And Ilona, you're gonna go. Ilona is gonna put you two here for a moment. Let me get in my head. Keep my notes ready. Ah, right. So, Fordak, you try to look for the area. You're going to the north and you look around. Could you give me a perception check, please?
Perception. Why does it not show up? 1
Oh,
second.
15. I saw it in D&D Beyond, but not in the.
Yeah.
The plugin's
it's
not
in
working, I
Roll20.
guess. Yay, 1 point to the minigame! Woo!
Okay, but you know that I rolled a 15. I'm just gonna... Oh, okay, I found it. Found why.
Plugin was turned off.
Yeah, basically.
Annoying. Okay, you said it's a 15?
Yes.
Okay, you look around a bit and you notice that there's some dirt on the ground, and that dirt leads to a side alley, which is towards here. There's a little alleyway in here that leads to this big area in the back. You go there, and you move through it into the open area, which is sort of an open area for some for the people living nearby. So, you know, shared garden areas, you know,
Mhm.
the mini park, whatever. You see an old tree with green leaves, just green leaves, but the leaves are in the shape of sort of a diamond shaped tree.
Mhm.
Not a diamond shaped, but diamond shaped leaves. And you see two kobolds next to the tree, and you see a noblewoman who is wearing a mask. He
Okay,
smiles.
I'm not gonna think anything about this.
Yeah.
It's just a normal woman with a mask. Nothing this reminds me of. Um,
What do you do?
passive investigation. Oh no, wait.
Passive.
No.
Passive is that's what I call. That means that I have
Okay.
something in that scene that you need to see with your passive.
Okay. I'm gonna go towards her.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Are you the noblewoman that got detected earlier?
No, the woman looks at you, and you see that she has short red hair, and her dress is black with white laces. But
Mhm.
she is wearing a mask still, which is a yeah, it's pretty much a mask with a long nose on it,
Mhm.
and it has several gems on it. And she looks at you and says like, "Oh yes, turns turns out that my kobold servant here wanted to see this tree, and before you know it, the man started to mug me at with a knife pointing at my neck. Very unpleasant."
Ooh, I can imagine. I talked a bit to the guards that dragged him away, and they said that he couldn't hear them coming. Was there maybe a lot of noise around here at that time? And why should I want to have a look at their hands?
You want to look at their hands?
In a way that they don't really notice it, but yeah.
Hmm.
Their
Do it.
fingers, to be
Yeah.
exact.
Investigation, please.
Investigation.
18. So the noblewoman is wearing white gloves, so you cannot see anything unusual of the fingers. But you do notice that she's wearing two rings on her right ring finger and one ring on her left finger, and they both have gems on them. One is a ruby, the one is a ruby, one is an emerald, and this one has a sapphire. And the kobolds, they don't have any gloves. They're not wearing gloves, and they just get typical kobold-like fingers, you know, claw-like fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing of the unusual with them. The kobolds look at you and says like, and one of them speaks up. Wacht. Sorry, something in my throat. See? People do worry. And the other one goes like, people may worry, but only when hurt to be worried. And you're like, what are they talking about? And the one was also up her hand. Oh, relax, you two. Either way, you want to know why they couldn't hear. I am not sure myself. It is, I was just glad to see that the guards came to my aid. And the two kobolds look away for a moment and look around. What do you do?
Excuse me. You seem a little bit familiar. Have we met before?
Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. After all, it is a big city.
God damn it! I wanted to ask something, but now I forgot.
I'll give you a moment.
Mm, I can't. No, I can't recall it. I can't recall it. God damn it.
You can also roll it. You can also see if you can, if you feel like something's up. If you feel like something's up, you can always ask to roll for something or check for something.
I want to check if there's a cloak spell or something going on.
You want to check if they're using sort of magic to disguise themselves or something like that, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, then you have. Okay, that's an intelligence check.
Mm, I guess. Wait. Yeah, it's that. No, wait. The savings are. So what?
Yeah.
There. Intelligence.
You want to know if you
Doesn't work.
9. I think that says for itself.
Yeah. No.
You try to perceive if there's some. You try to think if you are under the effect of some spell, but you're like you don't even notice anything.
Hmm.
And the kobold and the lady says like, "Do you know anything about this mugger of mine? Is that why you ask?"
I don't know them, but when I asked the guards why he couldn't hear them, they couldn't really explain to themselves, and I found that quite weird. And just wanted to find out a bit more about that. It's not normal that a mugger just doesn't hear 2 armed guards coming their way.
Yes, that I understand. Maybe he was too distracted. She looks at her kobolds for a moment. Did you two make a noise? And the kobolds hold both of their hands up and shake their heads like, no. Mistress was in danger. Mistress should stay safe. And the other one goes, if make noise, knife would be used against poor mistress.
Oh well, I guess that's all I can ask now. I'll be on my way then.
All right, Mr. Dwarf. What is your name again?
My name is Thordek Ironfist.
Ah.
Oh, and yours?
And the 2 kobolds go a bit huffy. You don't know who she is? He don't know who she is. And the lady goes like, oh, relax, you two. They call me Lady Lumina.
Mm-hmm. Alright, farewell then, Lady Lumina.
Mhm.
And I guess I'll go in the direction of the inn.
All right then. All right. I'm taking double note on this. There. As you head back, Ilona and Ozius, you two, what are you doing on the market? At least, Ilona, what are you doing on the market?
I'd like to purchase a vial.
A vial. So you're gonna look for a chemist stall.
Yeah, or a glass stall. Whatever.
All right. Ozius, do you help her?
No.
All right. Just a quick investigation check. $11. As you walk through the marketplace and look around the several stalls, you eventually find a glassmaker who has some vials.
I go to that person.
As you get closer, you notice the person is an half orc, blowing some glass right now, and they have a partner who is a red dragonborn,
So
who
there.
is, yeah, who's managing the flames. Pretty impressed to see that as a market stall for sure. She approached, they know, and those in the orc goes like, "Oh, hello, oh there, valued customer. Come to see my glass works."
Yes, indeed. It looks great what you're doing.
Thanks. Me and my partner here, we have been in the glass work for at least a year now. And you see the red dragonborn nod. Yeah. After all, after serving in the Swordfield military for a while, you just find your buddy and you discover you can do more than you can do alone.
You got quite some skills in a year time. It looks great.
Well, we're also looking to making glass sculptures, but these hands can make some good bottles and vials, but glass sculptures, that will take some time. That requires more finesse. And you see the red dragonborn says, "Oh,
In the
relax,
future."
buddy. Soon we will make the best glass sculptures ever, and the noble people will buy them in droves."
I have no doubt that is true. I would actually like to purchase a vial.
Ah, how many?
Just 2 for now.
2 glass vials, eh?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And they can hold that much, okay? That's 1.5 gold for each.
Question: do you also have one with like a pipette? You can get drops from the vial.
You mean a dropper? I think you need to go for a chemist's shop for that.
Mm,
They don't sell eyedroppers here.
droppers.
That's what the thing's called. They're called eyedroppers. That's the English word for it. You call it an eyedropper.
I didn't know that. Pipette, you could also say pipette. Okay, then. Do you know if there's any like chemistry stalls nearby where I could get that in addition to the 2 vials I'm buying now?
The two look at each other and then just shrug. Sorry. We just sell glass. You think we know chemistry stall, but chemists are fickle guys. Tell me about it, says the Dragonborn. The last time I tried to work with those guys, they were afraid that my dragon blood might affect their chemistry in some sort of way.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too good. Okay, I'll just get the vials for now. That's fine.
All right, that will be 3 gold in total.
Yes, here you go.
All right, you can add 2 glass vials to your inventory.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna go back to work then. Thanks for buying from our stall.
No problem. Good luck.
Sure thing. And Dragonborn goes back to maintaining the flame he's maintaining. I try to sound fancy sometimes, but you fail miserably. Algiers, you did get anything? Or you just still there?
Still watching.
Do you two now head back to the inn?
Would like to just quickly scan the market if I can find a dropper somewhere. It's the last thing I need to
Investigation with
scan.
disadvantage because you're in a rush.
Are you actually sharing you're looking for it?
Whoa.
18.
Disadvantage.
You eventually find a stall that is selling eyedroppers, but this is a cooking stall of all things. But that is what you're looking for,
Fine.
and it
By
does
the way,
fit in
not
files.
sharing with Ozzy is what I'm doing. I'm just walking around, and if he wants to follow me, he can, but I'm not sharing anything with him.
Okay. And I'm not helping.
I'm going to that cooking stall and approach the person at the cooking stall.
It is a female dwarf of all things, who's handling that. Oh, how can I help ye?
So, I'm actually looking for eyedropper, and I saw you have some.
Ah, yes, eyedroppers can be used for making some good recipes. Adding a bit
Yes.
of... For our dwarves, it's very fun to add a bit of alcohol to our food. Gives it a good punch.
You gotta cook it by the book.
That too.
Okay, so how much are they?
The eyedroppers? Add only 5 silver.
Okay, then I would like to buy one.
Alright. That will be 5 silver then. The old other
There
hand.
you go.
Okay, you take 5 silver and they give you an eyedropper. You can also add that to your
you.
inventory.
Yay. Perfect. And I'm going to head to the inn, and probably Ozzy's going to follow me.
And finally, the whole party reconvenes at the inn, and Veronica is there sitting the book and Fluff being nearby. Apparently resting. So, you all reconvene. What do you... Time to discuss.
So how'd it go?
Nothing went wrong.
One good thing.
Well, you're all sunshine and positivity there. It went
Sorry,
great.
what part of the book?
No
I
casualties
told you I can look after myself. Nothing went wrong.
this
Mhm.
time.
This-
Mm-hmm.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
You guys
Suddenly-
want to head out now, or what time is it?
Yay.
It's 1 p.m.
Anyway,
Okay.
rest hill.
we could get an early start.
Mhm.
Sure.
Can do that, I suppose.
So, it's decided you're
fine.
gonna head towards Restville?
Hill.
Yeah, Rest Hill.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sure.
Alrighty then. One moment, I'm checking if everything's loaded in correctly. Yes, everything is loaded in correctly. We're just gonna go to world map mode. Come on, world map mode. So, you slowly make your way outside of the out of the town city, and find yourself back on the world map. Oh, it's loading in very terribly. So Rest Hill's on the southern end of the continent, on the southern end of the neutral zone, and you want to go there. So, first up, you're gonna leave towards Reefton towards the east, towards across the roads, and we will roll an encounter die. If you want to talk, you can talk.
Do we have anything to talk about?
No.
Mhm.
We're just
Not at this
walking.
moment, I think.
Well, I was wondering how your book is going.
It's in the middle of a war right now between the two factions, so going so-so, I suppose.
All right. You walk towards the crossroads out of the city, and on the way you encounter really nothing of note. Some people going in, a caravan passing by towards Reefton, and and of course another supply caravan not far behind it.
I mean, it is a trading city, so.
So nothing really of note right away, unless you really want to check those caravans. But otherwise, they're not really special. It's clear that it's just travelers in the supply chains happening. So you come to the crossroad and you decide to go south towards Rest Hill, which is a long route. And when you check the map fully, along the route there are several little spots where you can rest up. Put out a campsite. So in case you ever have to stop and rest, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But you do know that many people are coming from Rest Hill right now. Anyhow, time for next encounter die. One is one of the 15. 15. No, that's not the right folder. That's the dungeon folder, you idiot.
You're an idiot.
Ah. Yeah, this one. As you make your way down the road, you slowly see in the distance coming up a very large armored person. With them carrying a large sword over their shoulder. They are... What do you call that? Words, idiots! They're heading towards you, but in your counter direction, heading towards the northeast of the path, while you're heading south west.
Wow, that looks like a big sword.
Mm-hmm.
Think it's compensating for something?
Yes.
Most of it's not dyslexia. That's just not knowing which words to say. Dyslexia is that I can't read words.
I want to see if I can spot any symbols or emblems on his armor or sword or whatever. Shield, I don't know.
Roll a perception. 12. While I look for some emblems and such, you notice that they're not wearing any sort of emblems. They're just a heavily armored person wearing a helmet that covers their faces and carrying a large two-handed sword over their shoulder.
Ah, a World of Warcraft player.
What? Okay.
World of Warcraft.
Oh boy.
It's a
Yeah,
trope.
no, I guess we were. I would just go past him.
Okay.
Don't know about the others.
Let's see if it addresses us. So.
I would give a compliment about his big sword. But in a way like...
You hitting on him.
That's a
Persuasion, right?
big sword you got there.
Persuade him to joining the group.
You have enough going on. All right.
He wants to have a big sword.
You may make a charisma throw for me, please.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
There we go.
12. The person turns to you and looks. And from underneath the visor, you can hear the following voice. Why, thank you, ma'am. The voice was feminine.
My smirk gets a little bigger.
She'll hit on her.
That's a big sword you have, mister. No.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
But that's all.
That's all. That's the only comment you make?
Yeah, like I said, my smirk gets a bit bigger, and I keep watching, but no more comments.
All right. The clearly armored woman now that you recognize continues walking on. The reason it described as masculine is because the armor makes it seem like that.
Logic.
Because let's face it, people. Even though it's a fantasy world, there has to be a little bit of realism, and there are no such things as boob plates.
Well,
Could be
there have
created.
been.
They can be.
Custom made.
It's the main boot
DIY.
plate.
Mm-hmm.
They did exist.
They did exist, yeah.
Yeah.
But most just tie down their breasts, so yeah.
Anyway.
Oh,
Moving on.
moving on.
Anyway,
Moving
Oh,
away from the
interesting
subject of
adventure.
gender equality.
Yep.
So yeah, you.
That's a
you
deadly path you're
a
treading
few
there.
some hours pass, but there's actual Thanks, Mustafa. Thanks. I will roll one more D100. Some hours pass, and you're nearing Restville. And 50. 50 is a special number.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
so 16.
69.
Lamau.
Because 50 is just perfectly in the middle. And I'm like, I'm not going to calculate anything. With 50, you get a special encounter. Let's see which encounter did I write
I want
down.
68 again. I believe it was 68.
Shut up.
68 is a nice one.
There we go.
69.
Okay, I need to... Where is that? There it is. There we go. I have to set this thing up for a moment. God, I love not having set up every encounter because that's kind of what I
Bad
do.
DM.
Well, otherwise I have so many maps loaded in, it's insane. Where? Oh,
Hey, kitty.
fuck, where's more fun? Give you a moment to set up. In the meantime, have some chats.
That was unexpected.
Unexpected how? It's not really
You
that
don't see things
uncommon.
like that often.
No, not uncommon, but I was once again was not expecting that.
Big sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems silly now.
It would have been a funny joke, but now it was even. Yeah.
Alrighty then. Good.
Well, how does it compare to your weapon, Torak?
Well, I don't have a sword. I have
I
a
know.
warhammer. So,
Is it big? How big is your Warhammer?
Not big enough.
Oh dear.
But
Anyhow,
for you, Osseous, it's not big enough.
on the
Oh,
road,
I
you
just
see.
you
have a
didn't have to
forest
say
Guys.
that.
We have company.
Look,
So-
I don't have to compensate for anything, so
While we're having
Neither
this
do I.
discussion,
Either do I.
Did you like his big warhammer?
Stop, please.
All of you
Shush.
guys,
Shush.
we have company.
Shoo.
we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
What?
What
Sure.
company? I don't see company.
Then I suggest you look down the road.
Look down the road. What do I,
I don't see any
see?
company.
Nope.
Down the road, you see two bugbears who are conversing to each other, and they seem distracted and lost.
Oh, let me help them.
Let's just walk past
She
them.
will.
Hello, do you need any help?
They just move along while Ozzy
Of
stays
course you
behind.
did.
Yeah, let's just walk forward. Let's just keep walking. Like a wall.
Agree. I will walk with you.
We
Alright.
walk together.
Mm-mm.
So, Ozzius, you gain the attention of the bugbears, and they look at you. Huh? What? Oh,
You seem lost. Where do you want to go?
well, we looking for... What are we looking for? The other one goes like, we're looking for Dig Hole. And the other one goes like, ah, right, Dig Hole.
Big hole?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know what
Dig Hole.
jokes you're thinking of. Stop it!
You guys are awful.
Big sword.
I'm sorry, I don't know where it
Big
is.
sword fits a big hole.
Well, good luck searching, and I just try to go fast.
When the DM breaks the players.
And then,
Yeah. I just...
hey, no pass road till we know what Dig Hole is.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we can pass. It's okay.
Yeah,
And,
just a little pass.
they're like, no. Footsteps confuse us.
Well, then you have to be confused for a bit because we need to go.
Yep.
But at
Yep.
least we wish you. But at least we wish you a nice day.
Yep.
And good luck finding that dig hole.
Yes, maybe it's that way, and I just point a random direction.
You can just dig a hole and then you have dig hole.
That my Dig Hole?
There.
Oh,
I don't know. It might be.
The two look
So,
at each other.
It might be there.
The two bugbears look at each other and go and start and converse for a moment. He's like, well, maybe. Why not? And they just headed to the random direction you pointed at.
Nice.
Oh my god.
And that's coming from the one who has no sense of direction. To
Okay.
two others that have no sense of direction.
And that's how it works out.
Just checking
Well
something
then.
real quick.
That was a nice encounter.
Ooh,
That never happened before.
I didn't know that you knew where the dig hole is in Audius.
I don't know. That's why I said maybe it's that way.
I did do a quick final check, and you were lucky because otherwise they would have been pissed. Like, now I don't want to move the map. I want to move back to the world screen, world map. So you avoided angering the bugbears, who are too confused to find their dig hole with a G.
Mhm.
Oh.
You guys are
Stop it!
both awful.
I mean,
He's
I-
doing it.
I didn't see it on our map, so.
Nope.
Oh my
The
god.
bugbears,
Maybe
they're
we
not.
should just draw it.
Don't draw
No.
dig hole
I-
on our map.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh dear, that's a meme.
Oh no.
Draw dig hole on the map.
Seriously? You just. That's.
May the ominous whispering chair guide them to their dig hole.
Oh my. Stop breaking the DM.
No.
Mm, nope.
I mean, you can go find for the decor if you want to.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to make a joke, but you're taking it far. And eventually, you come in the early evening. You arrive at Rest Hill from the north.
That's small.
Yeah, it's mostly a town. And most people come with stables to this place. I'll just load in your icon so you can take control. I said, roll 20. Work with me, thank you. Roll there. No, I don't want to. Are you gonna be? Okay,
Yes.
oh, double O's.
No.
He's loaded
Yeah.
in.
Sure.
Oh god, there's two of them. This is getting out of hand.
Oh
There are
dear.
two of them.
That's because
Just
I'm doing it
remove all
myself.
two?
Because, you know.
Oh god, there are three of them.
No, there's two of them.
Oh no.
I might
It's
just
too
run.
many.
Do it, Alzius.
Too much. Diggy diggy.
And we're now gonna change songs for a moment too.
Song?
There. You arrive at the town of Rest Hill,
Oh.
the town that is on the edge of the neutral zone and the wilderness. As you enter this town, you notice that most of the buildings here seem to be made mostly out of wood and straw.
Not really surprised.
That would burn
Straw.
quickly.
Mhm.
By the way, for anyone interested, there's something in DM messages.
Hmm.
Diggy diggy ho.
Yeah, not the good version though, to be honest. In my opinion, at least.
Oh, I need to check Discord because several messages sent my way. If I say,
Well, let's go and see what we have here.
oh, diggy
Indeed.
diggy hole, naturally.
Hmm.
Hardy har har. But I'm not doing that. No.
You started it.
Anyhow, you see some people walking around, and you enter from the north. What do you do?
We enter from the north.
What we do.
Like, what are you doing?
Well, let's first find a place where we can rest our heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How? Wait. Yeah. How late is it?
It's barely 7 p.m.
Why
Food
would you want to
time.
rest now?
No, I want to know where I can rest my head later. But I want
Yeah,
to know that while I'm sober.
Yes.
Smart.
And it's food o'clock, so
That.
Yeah. Food sounds
Exactly.
good.
Exactly
you do that.
that.
I'm gonna search for a library while you do that.
To go into a library?
Yeah,
In the-
maybe they have a different kind of mining map where other mines are mapped.
We'll join you. Or skip a chance to go to a library.
Well,
That's-
then
that's clever. What did you do with Thordak?
I did that already. I was the one who found the swamp map. Thank you.
Put you all together over here.
I was the only one who thought about that.
That's his moments.
Yeah, this is confusing me.
So, Ikun, perception check real quick.
Perception.
As you were discussing to find an inn, you look up above you, and you see an inn sign right next to the building you're standing.
Well, that's convenient. I walk in.
And
Walk in the inn.
you enter the inn, and this is a fairly large inn with 2 stories of rooms, a large dining area, and even a bar and a large bar area in the back. And near the room
That
sides,
sounds good.
near the room side, which is to your left when you enter, there's also a check-in desk. So, bit more hotelish, but still an inn. And behind the desk, you see. A moment. Need to grab a certain file. Where? Excuse me. Excuse me, computer. Thank you.
You're excused.
Ah. You see sitting behind behind the desk, you see sitting an iron cockroach, the bird people.
Yes.
So you see one sitting behind you, and they have brown feathers and a curved beak.
Hmm.
They look when you enter the when you enter in, they look up and they're like, "Oh, hello, welcome to Birds of a Feather. How can I help you?"
Good day. I'm looking to occupy some rooms for the evening.
Oh, how many people are staying?
That would be 6.
6 people. Yes. And spread across how many rooms? Did some have one private room? Do some people share?
I think everybody deserves his private room tonight.
Oh, right.
Tonight.
6 rooms. Let's see. She checks the book next to her. 6 rooms. Ah, yes. Second story and the 6 rooms in the back. Let me get your keys.
Much appreciated.
And she goes below the desk and checks, grabs 6 keys and hands them towards you.
Thank you very much. We will see you later for some drinks.
That is pleasant to hear. Our barkeeper is pleased to serve you.
That's good to hear. And I give a tip of the hat and I walk out.
As you walk out, Vordak, Ilona, you walk into the town.
I guess I'm just gonna ask random people if there's a library in this town and if yes, where.
Sure.
So you're gonna just ask around.
Yep.
Okay. Let me check. I don't even have to roll for this. As you sorry, that was a burp. As you guys ask some people about the library, some say they don't know, and other people say like there is no library in Rest Hill. And that any record kept is in the at the Ranger Guild.
Okay, I guess we go there then.
Indeed.
If someone told us where it is, I guess.
You guys head to the Ranger Guild. Veronica, Ozzy, what are you two doing?
Yeah.
Good one.
I'll join him.
Okay. Sam is sticking with Vikun at the inn.
I'm just gonna explore for a little bit.
Alrighty then. So you're gonna go exploring.
Sure.
Alrighty then. then I guess we'll head towards the Ranger Guild part first, because it's easy to do. As you discover, since this town is not too large, you don't get lost very easily, and you find the Ranger Guild complex, which is the big buildings over here. And you see outside, next to the guild here, you see several archers shooting bow and arrows at targets. Some are even moving on some sort of mechanism. As you approach the large front doors, you see two large totems decorated with two skulls. One is that of a cockatrice, and the other one is that of a dragon.
Better not show this to Ekin.
Dragons get slain sometimes.
Just love.
True.
And the front doors are two massive oak doors with handles to pull them open. What do you do?
I put them open.
The doors slowly open up, and you gaze inside the guild, and you see this large lounge areas in the middle with people sitting there drinking and conversing. You see on the upper levels, you see some people walking with scrolls. Clearly you see on the upper level that's their balconies there, and you see them walking around with scrolls. So you get the impression that on the upper level there are records being kept, and you see a front desk on your right.
Okay, then I go to the front desk first.
Anyone else doing something? I was double checking.
I'm still walking around.
Yeah, I'm looking for my teammates to hand out some keys.
Well, you give one to Sam.
Yeah.
Who stays at the inn otherwise. You do find Veronica just wandering around, so don't worry about that. But I mostly meant to Ilona and Osius.
Not doing anything specifically. Going with Thordek.
Okay. So, behind the desk, you see two people working, and both of them are humans with brown hair and green eyes. They are twins. And they're wearing fur coats with bows next to them.
Okay.
What do? You're just gonna get their attention because she just walked up.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Huh? What? Oh, hello. Sorry about that. We just had a major hunt party come in.
Oh. Nice. I was wondering if I could maybe grab some knowledge about mine shafts in this area. I recently heard about apparently mine shafts being around here, but I have a map about old mine shafts and it doesn't say that there are any here. So I want to find out what's that all about.
Twins look at each other. Mining near Rest Hill? That's uncommon. And then it's like, well, we do have one mine shaft nearby, but that's mostly for rocks and a few metals. But most of it is imported, right? And the other one, and the other one twin does the other. It's like, yeah, we. So.
I believe there was something about that the mine shaft got turned into a hideout or something. So that might be interesting.
Oh, and then look at each other again. Yeah, that can happen. I mean, there are some old abandoned mine shafts probably nearby from before the wars.
Do you maybe have maps about them?
Well, we have to ask the leader for that. I'll go get him. And one of the twins goes from the desk and heads upstairs. The twins are like, if someone knows it, it's our fearless leader.
I shall wait.
Okay. As you wait, you see more. You see people walking around, holding up drinks and talking tales about their adventures out south. Do you try to hear some of these? Any of you?
Yeah, I would want to hear a bit about the region of wilderness.
Ilona, Ozzius?
Sure.
Okay.
You gonna listen into what the people in the guild are saying to each other? If so, roll perception.
Perception.
Yes.
10. 10.
11.
11? Oh no, we got up by one number! Jeremy and Ilona, Portic and Ilona, you both hear pretty much how the hunts have been going well, and nothing really that special. Obvious, you do hear one of the hunters talking about poachers being a nuisance to the rodent population lately. For some reason, they've been hunting rodents and extracting their gallbladder, which is weird.
He's just going to ask, why would they extract a gallbladder?
You just walk up to them and ask them.
Like it's really normal that just listening in.
Okay, and the two hunters talking look at us as, oh, the gallbladder hunt, yeah, the poachers, huh? Yeah, we don't know about that, but there is a rumor that there's some sort of alchemic reaction with the gallbladder of some of the rodents in the wilderness. Even though you're not really allowed to hunt those kind of rodents, kind of rare.
Well, they wouldn't be poachers if it was legal.
Yeah, exactly. The
Alchemic reactions.
Some said it can even turn lead into gold, which is, the old alchemy tale. But by removing the gallbladder, they mostly kill them instead of letting it come out the natural way. You want to know about the rodents? They're known as little rats they're known as the horned rats. They're a rare species around here. Really weird to see rats with horns, but hey, who cares? They're protected. The guild keeps them safe. Apparently, their populations have been dwindling over the years because of overhunting. Some people even wanted to use their horns for trophies. But to us, they need to stay alive to keep the ecosystem going, right? They're looking at you to confirm. Ozzius?
Whatever you say. I'm not a biologist or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. I guess you know more about water things. Well, if you don't mind us, we're gonna continue our drink. I'm gonna both start taking a sip of their drink. And finally, after that little conversation, from the top of the staircase, you see a large man with long brown hair and a long brown beard, wearing a coat made of fur, but also wearing a cape made out of a silver-like fur, and the fur coat he's wearing is just brown. He carries on his back a large crossbow, and under his cape you can see it sticking out. And he looks at you, and then you see one of the twins from before pointing towards you, and the man heads in your direction. And he speaks up and Sounds something like this. Hey there, travelers! I heard you want to look for some mine shafts nearby. Kind of an odd request.
Precisely.
Kind of an odd request. So,
Well, am I supposed to say something after that?
no, he's gonna say he's
Okay.
gonna not yet. I am Firian Bilvar, leader of the Ranger Guild and leader of this whole town, even.
How's that spelled?
I'll type it in here. There. Write it down in your notes, people.
Alright.
So, tell me more about this mine shaft you're looking for.
Well, we were coming from Reefton, and a few nights ago I heard some gossip in an inn about an old abandoned mine shaft in this area, basically being used as a hideout of some sorts. And after that, I went to the library in Reefton, one of them, and got a map of the different mine shafts all over the country. But surprisingly, there were no around this area, so I was wondering what's up with that.
Well, we do have one mine shaft here, but it's not on the map because we don't want anyone to try to attack it. Let alone,
Why
we
would someone
consider it
attack a mine shaft?
to steal, of course. Let alone, we have monster problems because we're close to the wilderness. So, we prefer just not sharing the information and that people not coming for mining work. Most miners don't really like working way out here in the south.
Ah, yeah, okay, I understand that. Well, would you maybe be so kind and share the location of the mine shaft with me? Because I at least want to check out what's all that talk about the mine shaft being turned into a hideout is about. And maybe me and my friends, we're adventurers, could maybe get rid of them for you?
While a current mine shaft is still in use, we still get supplies from it, so I doubt it's being used as a hideout of some sort. After all, if that would happen, I would know.
True. Is there really not any other old abandoned one that is basically not of any use for you?
He folds his arms and takes a thinking pose. Well, the land is really old around here, mostly unexplored, but who knows? Maybe some sort of ancient tribe once lived here and had a mine shaft of their own. And, yeah, we never found it.
Do you have an idea where one could be where we haven't searched yet?
He thinks, well, it wouldn't be in the wilderness. After all, even if there's a mine shaft there being used by ancient tribes, it would probably be a monster den by now. So I don't think it would be used as a hideout at that point. I mean, who's crazy enough to build a hideout in the region of the wilderness of all things? You're just asking to get killed at that point.
True.
No, the wilderness is, well, it's bigger than it looks on the map. Trust me on that. It's very easy to get lost without the roads.
Okay.
But there's still the area between the Nameless Village and Nameless Village. You know, that swamp place, the weird cults guys, and Rest Hill. There's a reason we never really tried to make a road between, because monsters from the wilderness keep trekking between the forest and the swamp there. So it's not really the safest place to put a road down. But there is a chance that there could be a mine shaft somewhere in that area.
I'm thinking, but okay. All right. Thank you for the information. we will probably set out to search that area soon. Well, tomorrow, obviously. Um, but yeah, thank you for helping.
Hey, no problem. Here in Rest Hill, we always say one thing. Help a stranger by hand, and before you know it, they will never get banned.
Well,
Okay.
if they don't do stupid things, and I look a bit into the direction of Alona. Anyway,
Ah,
we'll go to our other friends who are probably still at the inn.
Alright. Rest well. We're gonna close in an hour or so. You know, close for public, get everyone rested up. Because there's another hunt waiting tomorrow.
Good luck then.
And the man turns away and walks upstairs. As for you guys, well, I guess you guys
I
leave
guess
the
we head back
complex.
to the inn.
As for Veronica, he can catch up with you, but you go back to wandering, I suppose. Anything specific you're looking for?
No, just looking to see what's around.
I'll give you a quick roll D100 and I'll tell you the things you find where you end up. 30. You find a place that sells hunting supplies with traps and such, which makes sense because it's Rest Hill. You come across the Fisherman's Wharf where they mostly fish. They fish for mostly big fish, like ye kind of big fish. If you look at my screen, and they also tell tales of the things they encounter on the seas. And finally, the last thing you find is, well, you don't find anything. You hear about the druid that lives in the village who is known to be employed by the Ranger Guild.
Huh. Interesting. I'm just gonna stop by the hunter stall to go see what they have. Maybe they have a better bow.
Oh yeah, it makes sense. I mean, this is a hunting village. You can find good bows and crossbows here.
Yeah.
They're currently they pretty much say that they will tell you the bows are being sold only at the Ranger Guild complex, but they do sell ammunition and traps. But bows are
good traps can always be useful.
They have two.
So,
They have two types of traps. Your typical bear trap,
yeah.
and
The one that's not meant for bears.
yeah, it was actually a human trap. But yeah, it's a bear trap, and the other trap is a trap that is built in a way that if you step on it, it will deploy a gunk on the floor, which will make you slip up.
Ah, like that. Okay. I'll just take one of each. Might prove useful.
The bear trap is... Let me check for a moment. I need to check the prices, double check. Hunting traps. There's even a whole thing about how to use them. Ooh, that's actually... How much does it cost? Oh my lord, it doesn't tell you how much it costs. That's not useful.
It's not useful indeed.
It's homebrew. Just make something up.
The bear trap is 2 gold, and the oil trap, which is a more homebrew thing, that is 4 gold.
All right, that's cool. And my D&D Beyond thing is still broken. So I can't take any money out.
I think I think you need to re-log in. Anyhow, you pay the
So
front wall.
is it that you cannot change anything within your chart? Like a
Mm-hmm.
oh,
They can't.
Hmm?
but if you go to like on the right, you see your name, right? If you go to characters and then click your character, you should be able to change it again.
I
Had the
can't
same
do it.
issue.
I can't put any money out or in.
But on the right top, do you see your name there where you're logged in?
Yeah.
If you hold your mouse around that and then you see characters,
Oh my god, I hate when that
Yeah.
happens.
and click that, and then click on the name of your character,
Yeah.
and then you should actually be able to change something.
Okay. Weird how that works. Okay.
Works?
So Kitty wants inside.
It did work?
It did work, yeah. Thankfully.
Nice.
By the way, Cod,
Yeah?
you may want to change the Fisher's Wart to Fisher's Wharf.
Oh, right. Derp.
Because
Or-
the way you're writing it now, you just wrote warts. As in the things that are on your face.
Oh well.
Maybe it's a special Fisher's Wharf.
Typos, they exist. Shut up. So yeah, you buy your traps and you all slowly reconvene at the inn once again. Unless one of you does something else.
Nope.
No.
So, as you enter the inn, the Birds of a Feather, you sit down, and there are, of course, some people around, drinking and eating. What do you do?
Well, first of all, I will give a key to everyone who I haven't given a key to.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Do you arrange rooms for all of us?
Yeah.
Really nice of you.
Ah, well. What can I say? Sometimes you need to treat yourself. So, I'll be at the bar.
I see, you're going to the bar. Ozzius, what are you doing? Just
What
sitting
time
there.
it is?
What time it is? Hordak, what are you doing?
I'll go to bed.
You're not gonna eat and drink?
I guess I'm gonna eat and drink.
Okay, you're gonna first eat and drink and then you head to bed. You're not gonna drink anything strong beverage, you're just drinking some quick drink. Alrighty then. Ilona, what are you doing?
Joining to eat something, but then I'm heading to my room to loot my herb, my vial.
You're gonna try and cook the herb.
Yes. I would like to ask the bartender if he has something.
The bartender shakes his head and goes, I don't run chemistry here.
I don't know. I just wanted to ask whether you have some honey.
Again, shakes his head.
Honey?
They don't have any honey.
Oh, okay. Then what I will have to do for my first try. But first, food.
Mhm.
You can try some beer.
No, I need my focus. Oh, as in, no, I'm not gonna make a potion with beer instead of water.
Not? Huh.
An experiment always has to consider all the possibilities.
Might try it later if it doesn't work, but the book didn't mention beer specifically. As in, you don't even know about that. I didn't tell you guys.
No, it wasn't specific at all. uh,
Maybe they haven't tried it yet. You could be the first one to try it. Isn't that exciting? You could be the first one who tries mixing it with beer. Maybe they just didn't try it, and that's why it's not in the book.
Sure.
Sam's just gonna buy a beer, by the way, which is 1 silver. They don't have the Reefed and Brew here. They only have the 1 silver.
Good.
But Lordak, you're talking about beer. It makes me thirsty. Come on. How's your drinking contest?
Oh, we're doing this.
We can have a drinking contest if you want.
I always want a drinking contest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
This is gonna be fun.
All right, the bartender looks at you. You too sure about that?
Oh, definitely.
Never. With a big smile.
Oh. Well then, anyone else joining in?
I'm definitely leaving before this contest starts.
Sam laughs and says like, tempted, but no thanks.
All this is basically like gambling. Would you want to join?
Yeah, sure.
So, 3 of you gonna have a drinking contest. Well, alright then. Let's do this. First mug's on the house. And he gives you all 1 mug of beer.
Cheers.
Sounds good.
Now, the first mug of beer will not affect you, so you don't have to do the rolls yet.
Yay.
So you all get your first mug of beer. You drink it down. And then the bartender starts making the second one. And hands it towards you. Alright. Ozias, Ikun, and Fordek, make a constitution saving throw.
Perfect.
21, 18, and 18. You three down your beer with ease. And the bartender's impressed. Now, so these 3 are pretty much tired with how they can take their beer. I'm calling me impressed. And he gives you your third beer. And once again, Constitution saving throw. 15,
I can do this all night.
7. Don't worry.
Oh, I had a feeling.
So, Jeremy and Ozias, you're still unbothered by it. You feel a bit lightheaded, but you're still in there. Like, and people are starting to look at you, and start to think who's gonna lose first. Anyhow, next round, the fourth beer mug is in front of you. Roll dice. 15. Nine. 15. Fordek, you're still not that bothered by the amount of alcohol you're having. Also, wait a minute. Does one of you have poison resistance?
I do.
That means you have advantage as well in those rolls.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll take that.
You're not even bothered by this. Ikun, do you have also poison resistance? If just think double checking. Any of you
No,
others?
That's it.
Okay. Fordek, you're not even bothered the slightest. Ozias. The four. You starting to feel the alcohol actually affecting you hard. But you're not out yet. You're still a bit tipsy and feeling a bit lightheaded, but nothing bad happens. You're still in it. The 5th beer comes in. Roll.
Oh.
22.
22.
Fordak, you're still just sitting here, being the proud dwarf, weeping your ill down your stomach with ease. Ikun, you just drink it down, and at this point, you're not even bothered by the lightheadedness anymore. Ozias, that sickness you felt is a little bit less, but you're not going to go down yet. So, the bartender's impressed with how much you drink. It's just like, call me impressed. You're still in it. But how would you do on the 6th one? And he gives you the 6th beer. Let's see. Roll. Checks are really high now. Ordek, you're starting to feel slightly, but you're still in it. Ikun, you feel a bit lightheaded again, but not out. Ozias, after drinking this much beer, you're starting to feel it. You're starting to feel that you're about to, and there you go. You put down the mug, and then you're like, "See, I'm the best gambler." Ozias, you're out. The check that you needed to not roll get your last fail was 11. So just so you know, that's how high it was. But Ozias, you're out. It's like, well, the turtle's out, but he took his L really well. Now it's between the Dragonborn and the dwarf. All right then, number 7. Let's see how you handle.
And there we go.
Pordak, you're still not bothered by how much beer is in your gut. You barely made the saving throw. But you are very lightheaded now, and you're like, I'm gonna beat you, you shrimp. Something in that matter. And Tordak's like,
I think you should join the channel.
you can easily take it. Okay, beer number 8. Roll.
Keep it coming, keep it coming.
I'm going to laugh
Oh,
so hard
I should have said that.
if I roll a natural 20 now.
Oh, you both failed your checks. But Fordak has his first fail, so Fordak, the beer is finally getting to you. You feel a little bit nauseous and lightheaded, but you're still standing. Ikun, after that beer, you're like, you look at your eyes roll around in your head, and then you pass out.
Ugh.
That was too much, and in the end, Fordak is the victor. Who knew that the dwarf can handle his ale much better? Sam was just laughing like, "Aw, I thought Ikun was gonna win that."
Well, I guess it's something I'm good at.
Mhm.
Anyway, I think slowly it's getting to me as well, so I should stop as well.
Really? I've heard
Yeah.
dwarves can take about 20 beers before they pass out. But
Don't test me.
well, that's okay with me. Sam is just laughing in the corner. Veronica and Ilona, you two have something to say about this?
Nope, I'm just gonna sit here and read the rest of my book. I'm not getting
Said it
involved in this
already.
shit.
I already left before they
Oh yeah,
started.
yeah, you left before you started. Okay, so you're meditating. And with that, the night comes
I'm
in.
meditating, I'm
and,
doing the file thing.
Is anyone carrying the 2 passed out members of the party into their rooms, or are you gonna make them wake up during.
I'm gonna be a good sportsman and do it and pick them up one after
Need some
another.
help?
Also drunk.
Excuse me, I'm not drunk. I'm a little bit tipsy. That's the difference. I can still carry them.
Sam also assists, so you get them into their rooms. Right. Everyone heads into their rooms for the night and rest up for a long, deserved rest.
I still do my vial thing and herb.
Well, the moment you try to attempt it, you figure out that you're missing one component to do a brew.
Honey.
You forgot to make a burner or some sort to heat the glass. You can do it in a tinderbox without any guidance of the flames, but that would be a disadvantage.
Will try with my tinderbox.
Oh no.
You're trying to brew with it. All right. Do you have any proficiency in alchemy or chemistry?
I don't think I have any proficiencies.
You have some proficiencies. Every character has a few proficiencies. I'll check them for you real quick. Let's see. Proficiencies. Oh no, you actually don't have any proficiencies.
Oh, I do! Persuasion or Arcana.
Yeah,
My sorcerer features.
yeah, those are improved. But no, you do not have any proficiency, so this is full disadvantage, so you don't even get a bonus. You need to roll. Let's see, for alchemy. It's not medicine. Yeah, it's a wisdom check. So 2 wisdom checks for me, disadvantage.
Where does it say wisdom? Oh, on the left, right?
Yeah.
Okay, moment of truth.
That's a nice natural 20, but it's disadvantage, so that one doesn't count.
Aww.
So a 9. You try to boil the herbs in some water to get a potion, and you fail miserably without the guidance of the flames. In the end, you just boil the water and make more of a tea than a potion.
I still fix it somehow.
Well, I can only give you the same result with disadvantage, but at this case, if you fail the check, there will be horrible consequences.
Yay,
Okay,
consequences.
so wait a second. What do I need to not get a disadvantage? Like make an actual fire, or
You need to
That
have
makes it tenable.
some sort of alchemic burner or a chemistry burner. You know, a Bunsen burner? You don't have that. You don't
I
have
don't know what a Bunsen burner is.
a Bunsen burner. It's like
Oh.
a special torch that you hold, but it's meant to heat glass. It redirects the heat across the glass correctly to get everything to a certain boiling point. Since you don't have
Okay,
that, it's
I'll-
hard to heat the glass.
And I will stop my tries for now and first find one of those burners.
Yeah, because
Smart
There
move.
you go.
someone disconnected or just changed cameras. Yeah, probably wise. As I said, it would have been disadvantage. If you failed the check, that would have been horrible consequences.
Yes, and I learned from the first session already that I should not do anything if you say it can have horrible consequences.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Not getting myself into trouble.
Alrighty then. Anyone else? Anyone else? Or are you all now resting up?
Yeah.
I have no clue what my character's doing.
You have a. Oh yeah, you're passed out, so you don't. So you're pretty much
Yep.
gonna take the rest. All right. You all rest up. A long rest. And Ozzius and Econ, you wake up with a small hangover. So you're a bit groggy. You don't have any disadvantages, you're just a little bit groggy. I'm gonna be
Could have been
nice.
worse.
So you all reconvene for breakfast in the morning. And
Yeah.
you can have a talk about... You can congratulate the winner. If you want.
Oh,
If you want.
Nope.
Oh,
Ozzy's...
I'm smiling at Thor. Yeah, that was a good one. I can still feel it. Nice one.
We can do it again anytime.
I'll hold you to that.
Oh god. How are you feeling, Aziz? Oh, okay.
No comment.
Ozzy's just looking down, like having no comments. Sam will ask, so we're gonna just explore the area around the town a bit?
I've been talking to what's basically, I guess, he runs the village, so he's basically the mayor. Apparently we have best chances if we search between Rest Hill and the Nameless Village.
Sam, well, there's a name didn't want to hear again.
The guy yesterday say it was dangerous.
Yes, but that's the exact reason why we should go there.
no.
I'm in.
But Sam, we're going in the direction doesn't mean we will go to the Nameless Village. It's between the Nameless Village and this place, so it's all good.
Well, as long as we don't get to the swamp, I think that's okay. Do you have any plan of attack?
I think the best plan of attack is attack.
Yes, but as long as we don't have to attack, we're just searching for a mineshaft or some sort of hideout, or whatever we can find on the way.
Anything else? Do you have anything to ask your fairy dragon friend? Or maybe any plans? You're just gonna go wander around and hopefully stumble upon it? Or do you have, like, say, maybe we should check this area, or maybe we should look for these kind of areas?
I mean, we don't have anything on the map. There's just a blank space between Rest Hill and the Nameless Village, so...
I mean, it's mostly uncharted, that means. They think there's just plains there, but you know there's probably rocks or some trees or some meadows, that kind of thing.
Probably something.
Hang on. Ikun, ask... I keep forgetting. Fluffy or Fluff?
Fluff.
Fluff.
Fluffy.
Ilona can also talk to them, remember?
Yeah, okay, I'm just... Yeah, okay, Elona. Ask Fluff if they can fly, so that would give us an advantage as to searching for a mineshaft or any sort of building.
Already flew, right? So.
It's kind of a dumb question.
Yeah.
Wait, did Fluff fly? I never...
They're always they're flying, yes. Their movement
Okay.
is literally flying.
Okay. So we can use Fluff as an advantage for searching.
Can ask Fluff if he wants to do it.
Then do that. Please.
Okay, Fluff, do you want to fly and scan the area? Do you feel like doing that for us?
Fly high to see all. Fluff don't fly that... I don't fly fast. I fly as fast as you walk.
But at least you'll be able to see more than we will.
That's right. Let me check how... I didn't... It doesn't tell me exactly how fast it goes. Oh, cool. Cool. Okay, so they can fly 60 feet per turn, so they're actually slightly faster. Yeah, that works. They can do. They're about fly as a fluff. But what's Fluff looking for? They will call themselves Fluff, by the way, in their language.
Thordek, what do you want Fluff to look for exactly?
Things that look like entrances to some sort of underground building. Things that look like an entrance to a mineshaft, basically. Maybe old buildings, even.
Well, entrances to any mineshaft, buildings, whatever.
Look for cave?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
basically.
can look for cave.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Just gonna watch the
I'm
third
ready.
cave for us.
Okay, you're gonna do. That's your plan of attack. Are you going to do anything in town still? Ominously quiet.
I guess no one wants to do anything else in town before we go.
Nope.
Correct.
You all stocked up correctly.
Yep.
Alrighty then. Okay. You. Phone. Yeah, the feeling.
Is it Sam?
Nope.
Oh.
I know who it is. But I think that's the point. That's pretty much the point that I was fearing that was happening. So, you guys have a plan of attack? Double check.
I think we're just following Thordek.
We're just-
You're heading towards the northeast of the village, but then you go off the path through the plains and the whatever you can discover on the way.
I mean, we should make sure that we don't lose our way because there is no path. I guess a compass or something would be nice to have.
So you're gonna look for a compass in the town.
Well,
Yeah,
the ranger
yeah.
guilds might have
Yeah.
something for traveling off-road.
Surely they do.
Okay. Hey, you
All
almost went out in uncharted territory without a compass.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hang on, wait, we should maybe.
What's life if you don't live a little dangerous?
You know what that? If you would have done that, I could have had so much fun putting you all over the place. It's like you never find your way back.
Hang on, why are we in Ghana now?
Very much it would have done at that point. I would have to. If you're not gonna look for it, I'm gonna say, if you actually did what you were going to do, you would have been. I would have to change the style of the D&D campaign to a more survival-based one.
Oh boy.
Does anyone know what survival-based D&D is?
No.
If
No.
it plays the same as those survival type games, then I could come into it.
Yeah, you have to keep your food supplies up.
Nice.
Oh, boy.
Looking for wood and water.
Yeah,
and
I
food.
would keep strict eye on your supplies. Right now I'm doing it loosely, because you can get into towns to keep resupplying or buying food. So your costs are going down, but in survival things, your money's pretty much worthless. You're gonna have to find food for X amount of people, and if it's not enough, you start getting disadvantages. It's fun. It's a
I know.
direction I put in just in case, but since you're not avoiding it, now you know. Okay,
Okay.
Let's
so
do the
the whole
compass.
group heads towards the guild.
Yes.
Then I'll say you go to the guild. You find one of the workers behind is indeed has things like a compass and what is called and yeah, a compass and what's the thing called again? The thing you use to navigate with the stars.
That's mostly only for ships.
Yeah, but they also have that there.
Yeah, okay, but it's difficult to use on land, I think.
It's difficult to use on land, but in case you need it, it's there.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You know what I think about the telescope thingy for the
Yeah,
game
I
start.
know exactly what you mean. I just don't know the name.
Yeah, that thing. That thing is like, it's like,
Yep.
it's like, what's the name? What's the name? What's the name? What's the name? Like, that's gonna describe it. Fuck it. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're getting a compass.
Yeah,
5 silver.
5 silver. I'll go buy one for everyone because
Sextant.
if we, yeah, what? Oh yeah, sextant.
Sextant.
That's the one, Sextant. Thank
Yeah,
you.
sextant.
I'm
So-
just gonna buy one for everyone just in case.
You're buying everyone a compass. Okay.
If anyone gets separated or
Yeah, basically.
So that they know where they're going.
oh, thanks.
Does everyone have the intelligence to use one?
I assume so.
That's a bold assumption.
I mean, we should ask Aussies if he knows how it works.
You can add a compass.
Hey,
to
hang
your-
on. Actually, that might help with a sense of direction.
Probably not.
Probably not. Just having to know where
Maybe.
north is doesn't really have to say you can go left here.
Okay, but it might give a bit of help when we're outside somewhere. Maybe.
We're actually getting a compass from you.
Yeah, everyone is getting one compass.
Yep.
Yes.
Just 3 golds.
Yeah. Talking about gold, what did I owe the innkeeper
For
for the six rooms?
Oh.
Because you never told me.
it's 1 gold per
So-
room.
Okay, so I will subtract 6 gold.
Mm-hmm. But still, it's cheap to sleep in.
Yeah, definitely. I was like, wait, we didn't pay the guy.
Yeah, I'm like, I forgot to say it. Thank you. It
No
was
problem.
1 gold. It's 1 gold for a room. Don't worry. And with that, you head out of Rest Hill and slowly but surely start exploring uncharted territories in... What? Okay, it didn't load for me for some moment. And you head towards the dig hole! But for
Weird.
now, I had
Imagine
a
we actually
DM
find
that
it on the way.
someone is feeling very tired and Sam is not here, so I'm gonna call it here for now.
I think that's.
Hang on,
good,
just a random thought. What if they meant with a dig hole? What if they actually meant a mine shaft?
And that's
Well,
the whole
now
idea
that you're
probably, guy.
now that you're saying it, it's like it makes so much sense.
I actually thought they meant that, but we ignored them.
Well, they're bugbears. For all you, they're known for attacking people for no reason
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't attack us.
because you tricked them. They were
Yeah.
about to attack you when you just point them into a random direction.
Yeah.
We're making fun of them.
Oh, we're going to meet him again. Goody.
Maybe.
Maybe, actually.
You
And
just
then
we-
know,
sounds
you
And then
just
they will be
know.
nice because you showed them the way.
Oh, that would be
True,
amazing.
because then they will actually have found the dig hole. We pointed them into the right direction accidentally. Hmm?
But, hey, Torek, maybe they will follow us.
No, I don't know.
Stop.
No, but I think it's a good. I think it's a good point to.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyhow, with that, the party will maybe will find the mine shaft in no time, or maybe they will wander around for a while. Well, we're gonna have to find out next time.
Mhm.
Tune in next time when I can't predict when it is to see if the party will find their mysterious mine shaft that's been used as a hideout. Or will they fail? Or maybe they will cross on something bigger. Who knows? We will see This is Kotlol the Joy Charge Game is saying goodbye with D&D with your Dungeon Master, me, Kotlol. It's goodbye from Ikun.
Good evening.
It's goodbye from Osius.
Toodaloo.
It's goodbye from Alona.
Bye bye.
It's goodbye from Veronica.
Ciao, ciao.
It's goodbye from Hordek.
Good night.
It's goodbye from Simon Spirit. And it's goodbye from me. Stay charged and see you all next time. Later.